awesome, buddy.
So I actually been looking to do a 4th gen. So
well, this came out of a barn in Expo, South Carolina.
those are plastic bin. Otherwise, it's all pretty much. But in this, yeah, I mean, this is like original Survivor.
20 years in the garage. When I got it out of the garage, I paid $4 grand for all the fluids. The freeze plug on the back, he said, were the worst.
So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Hi, Ed.
That's pretty
How you
cool,
doing?
Man.
I'm Sean.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
So, tell me a little bit about your car.
This is a 1987 Camaro IROC Z 28. It's a 20th non-celebrated anniversary because in 1987 they only celebrated the return of the convertible. It has 97,000 original miles. I found it 3.5 years ago in a small town called Exmoor, South Carolina. The original owner bought it in 87. He passed away 5 years later because of cancer. It was his baby. The wife just came down every Saturday morning and started up for 5 minutes, and then something happened to the mom. The daughter got a hold of it and they just wanted to get rid of it and move it out of the barn. When I found that it was full of this clay everywhere, but I FaceTimed her and I go, can you start it? And it started right away, and the interior was intact, so that's really all that I was concerned about, the interior, because that's so hard to find. And very next day I was in a $50 Spirit Airline flight to, and then the rest is history.
And so what have you done anything to it? Is it a Survivor? Is it a different color?
No, it's a Survivor. That's the original paint. I spent 4 weeks compounding, waxing, polishing with McGuire's Ultimate Compound Wax.
Right.
Amazing. He brought back the paint. So I was actually gonna paint the car, and I took it down to a local paint shop here, and the guy's like, hey, that's the original paint job. Don't do anything to it. And I go, yeah, but what about the little nicks and knacks? And he's, those are beauty marks, you know? Yeah. So yeah, it's my baby.
The fact that it has no discoloration, I mean, you could, there's some, if you look like through right near the light, you can see what starts a little of the crack.
Yep.
But the fact that the paint's still there and not chipped off, that is ridiculous.
Yep.
So, and being black.
And being black, yeah.
So, because black is just, yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful car. The trim, especially this IROC trim, is like a rare trim. I guess that's the anniversary edition, right?
That is correct. It's a red and black and red is very rare.
And it doesn't have the big wide stripe. It just has the thin stripe with the IROC's had.
Actually, if you look closely, it has red with a thick black stripe. Let's take it. You just can't probably see it because of the paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, does it have the 20th anniversary anywhere on it?
No, because
they never celebrated it, right?
Yeah, it's the non-celebrated. If you want a 20th anniversary, you got to get yourself a convertible.
There you go.
And that's what makes it even more rarer.
And these are getting to be really rare now because they really didn't make any parts for them.
That is correct.
Because everybody was like, oh, they're the plastic ones, they don't need to make the parts. And now they're really hard to find parts for. So these are going to be valuable if they're already going up pretty high now.
I've seen some ridiculous numbers out there, and one just, I think one just sold a Macon for in the high 40s.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, 8 years ago, you get them for $3,500.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And $500 if you bought a junkyard one that didn't run, but now, yeah, now they're just going up.
Yeah, this one's 34 years old, and I just told my wife we just got to wait for it to turn 40.
There you go. Well, appreciate it, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Beautiful car. Beautiful car. And behind me, we've got a 1988 Chevy Camaro. This is the RS version, but it has all the same stuff, and it even has a V8. Hey guys, if you like this kind of thing, please subscribe and hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. And go ahead and ring the bell if you want to see the next time we put up any videos. Huh.
And then they
Now, but you bought it new. You were 1.0,
yes,
right?
yes.
So
we had it's had 20 years in the garage.
wow. But yeah, so this is great. They want the detail under the hood, and nobody keeps any. You open this up, there's normally like a 350, 455 that somebody pulled. You never keep them like this. So
New parts.
Yeah, it's going.
All right.
So 88 Chevy Camaro RS original owner, 20 years in the garage. Look at this. So you see the interior of these is black, and then you have carpet and gray. Now, like he said, he has to redo the top because that always would come apart.
Maybe, like you said, 58. It was a lot of money.
So,
On the way home, I'll take the tops off.
and here's the glass tops.
Yeah. Was yellow.
And then the wheels usually would come the silver like this. This is your stock basic wheels that would come with it.
Yeah, those are brand new caps. Otherwise, they're knockoffs. But that's what they look like. I got the old ones in the garage. You got a chore for you. You got a big list there. Good luck.
Yeah.
I had a car for this long. I've never seen this color combination.
I never did either. I've never seen a silver like this.
With the charcoal on the bottom.
And then they also the ones after this, they split this up with the black and the lights. I think
they
that
had
was
3 levels.
Yeah, they had the 3.
That's the Z's. I put this on there because these are new. Those are new.
But these still, even on mine, I think within a year, they just this was so heavy. I don't think they took into account how heavy this was.
I put a new one of these in there.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. That's only one of the things I like in the car because it's new. But it's LEDs and it's really bright. It's cool.
Nice.
They got a lot of aftermarket. I mean, you don't have to video this, but you want to see it really good.
Oh yeah, no.
Andy, you've seen this before. Check this out. You know, I had a big rip in there. Look at that.
Oh wow.
This aftermarket stuff is awesome.
Yeah, no, that's great.
You would never tell.
Well, because we have guys that love cars. I mean, 90% of our stuff is people who just like cars, and then we have the model thing is something that's just
mechanically you don't have to do much to it. It's a good runner, so I just did a little thing. Not like some of these other cars. It ain't no Porsche or Ferrari.
Yeah, but you also didn't have to pay a Porsche Ferrari price.
No, sir.
So that's.
You don't know my wife. I wouldn't be in and paying them for Porsche Ferrari. Email or a text?
All right, guys. So I'm gonna get under the car. So this.
Security system, but it's period correct.
I saw that, the period correct, yeah, period correct security system there on the steering column. So, and the gauges. And we're gonna climb under here. Oh. And this is the big nasty from the 80s, the catalytic converter from the 80s with the big tube.
Well, okay.
So,
Yeah, I thought it was more money.
and this is the driver.
This one was an IROC, right? Yes.
With these big catalytic converters here, you still can feel the heat, and this car's probably been turned off now for half an hour. And you can see, here's your ground effects. Here's the gap, the ground effects for the gap. And you have a body color, body line, door. Disc brakes. All right, go do our flyover. And the badging. So there you go, guys. That is an original 1988 Chevy Camaro RS with the V8, and that is just outstanding. So if you like this kind of thing, please subscribe, please ring the bell, and for those guys making the models of this, there you go. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.